Welcome to this lesson on calculus. Today, we are going to master the classification of critical points using the second derivative test. By the end of this video, you will understand how to mathematically determine if a point on a curve is a peak, a valley, or neither. First, let's visualize what we are looking for. In any function, we often have hills and valleys. The highest point in a specific region is called a local maximum, representing a peak. Conversely, the lowest point in a neighborhood is called a local minimum, representing the bottom of a valley. Finding these points is essential in fields ranging from physics to economics. Before we can classify a point, we first need to find the candidates. These are called critical points. A critical point usually occurs where the derivative of the function equals 0. Geometrically, this means the tangent line at that point is perfectly horizontal. It is neither going up nor down for that brief moment. To classify these points, we use the second derivative, which measures concavity. Think of concavity as the shape of a spoon. If the curve opens upwards like a smile, it holds water and the second derivative is positive. If it opens downwards like a frown, it spills water and the second derivative is negative. Here is the logic of the test. First, you find a critical point, C, where the slope is 0. Then, you plug that value into the second derivative. If the result is negative, it's a maximum. If it is positive, it's a minimum. If it is 0, the test is inconclusive, and we need another method. Let's look at the first case. If your slope is 0 and the second derivative is negative, the graph is concave down. Since a frown shape has a peak at the top, this point must be a local maximum. Remember, negative second derivative implies a max. Now for the second case. If your slope is 0 and the second derivative is positive, the graph is concave up. Since a smile shape has a bottom, this point is a local minimum. Remember, positive second derivative implies a min. What if the second derivative is 0? The test fails. This often happens at an inflection point, like in the function x cubed. The slope flattens out but then continues in the same direction. In multivariable calculus, this concept extends to a saddle point, which curves up in one direction and down in another, but is neither a true max nor min. To summarize, a negative second derivative means a hill, so it is a maximum. A positive second derivative means a valley, so it is a minimum. If you get 0, the test is inconclusive, and you should go back to checking the first derivative signs on either side. Let's try an example with the function x squared minus 4x plus 5. First, we find the derivative, 2x minus 4, and set it to 0 to get x equals 2. Next, we find the second derivative, which is simply 2. Since positive 2 is greater than 0, our curve is concave up, confirming that x equals 2 is a local minimum.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.